Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 16th of August. Again, today, the weather pretty decent for a midsummer day across the state, but as we roll along this week, you know the heat and the humidity values will gradually rise. This is August, after all. We'll check some of the Skycam shots around the ABC 3340 Skycam network this afternoon. First off, the view coming from Gadsden. You know, it doesn't look like a summer sky. Nice and blue, just a few wispy cirrus clouds up there. And pretty much the same thing from Jasper. That's coming from the King Building up in Walker County. Again, that looks more like an autumn sky there. And from Trussville, that's a Skycam up on Chalkville Mountain Road. Folks out there doing some shopping today. Temperatures are indeed a little warmer today, but still most spots are in the mid to upper 80s at 2 o'clock. 86 for Cullman and Gadsden, Birmingham and Anniston 89. Warm spot Tuscaloosa, where they have managed to creep up into the low 90s today. And around the nation, yep, you've seen that map before. Hottest weather, Texas and Oklahoma. It has been a brutal summer for those folks. Looks like it's about 102 near Wichita Falls, Texas. But look at the cool air over Montana. They're only in the 60s up there. Awfully nice. Readings only in the 70s down into Missouri. But again, the heat and humidity values will certainly rise in coming days, as it will be a reminder that this still is August in Alabama. Up on the watch warning map, not a lot happening today. A couple of wind advisories way up north, and that's where we got a slight risk of severe weather. Parts of Minnesota later today and tonight. Tomorrow, slight risk over the western high plains. And on day 3, which is Thursday, got a slight risk right across the middle of the nation. Rain not happening according to this graphic. This is valid through Sunday morning at 7 o'clock, and this is suggesting no rain at all. I think we'll start to see a few isolated showers, maybe as early as Thursday, but, you know, they'll be pretty widely spaced, and that'll be the case, I think, through the weekend. So the chance of rain, yes, but widespread rain, no. Tropics are always interesting this time of the year. Tropical storm Gert is in the process of making the transformation to extratropical over the North Atlantic. And that wave is one to watch in the Caribbean. Gert, top winds down to 40 miles an hour, and that should be a subtropical storm by tonight. Basically, it's over in terms of classic tropical action. In the middle of nowhere, stays in the middle of nowhere. Now, this wave in the Caribbean, you know, it's a survivor. It's gone through a lot of little cyclic rotations of convective activity. It looks a little better today, not organized, just a big mass of showers and storms. Models look this way. Most of the good dynamic models bring this system toward either Honduras or Nicaragua or the Yucatan of Mexico in about 96 hours. You got one, the Hurricane Wharf, that takes it up across the Yucatan Channel. But again, I don't see any major reason for a bend to the right here. And the intensity modeling, you got like the GFDL never develops this thing. It keeps it just a wave. On the other hand, you got some models that ramp it up to a Category 2 hurricane. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting to watch. But again, I don't think that will be a player for this part of the world. But we'll see. And again, longer range modeling shows mischief late this month, as you'll see. Let's just take a look. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, valid at 7 p.m. tomorrow, the 12Z run. And again, the higher heights off to the west. And we got a light northwest flow aloft, but the heights are clearly coming up. And again, tomorrow should be another dry and pretty warm day. We should be back in the low 90s for everybody tomorrow, which is what you would expect for this time of the year, with a good supply of sunshine. Thursday, evidence of a weak front north of us, and that suggests we'd better mention some risk of a shower or storm, but it should be very widely spaced Thursday afternoon or Thursday night. And then Friday, that weak front gets in here and just fizzles out. But again, there could be a few isolated showers or storms in very widely scattered spots, and more than likely highs stay in the low 90s. Let's peek at the weekend. It's a flat 588 ridge, which is about what you expect in mid-August. And down below that, looks awfully dry. And again, we'll probably mention just a small chance of a shower, but clearly widespread rain is not on the table anytime soon. And there's Sunday, pretty much the same deal. Partly sunny, hot, kind of muggy, isolated showers, nothing beyond that. Monday of next week, another front approaching from the north, and by golly, Tuesday of next week, some evidence that front wants to kind of get in here. There's the upper chart. Look at the trough over the east again. And down below that, that front is actually all the way down into South Alabama by Tuesday evening. So we might want to visit an enhanced chance of showers and storms Monday night or Tuesday of next week. And again, we'll probably start leaning in that direction and fine-tune that as it gets closer. And yeah, we see that little tropical mischief down there in the Atlantic, really near the southeastern tip of the Bahamas. We'll kind of roll along here and take a look at this thing. On the 26th, the GFS brings it up toward the Florida Keys. And on the 28th, coming right up toward the mouth of the Mississippi River. Wow. And I'll say this now, we've seen some pretty decent consistency here in this idea over the past couple of days if you've been watching the videos, but this is voodoo. Next day on the 29th, it continues northwest. The center would be around Monroe, Louisiana, with a big rain mass over Mississippi and maybe parts of Alabama. Remember, the wet side of a tropical cyclone is the east side. And if by chance this is right, then, we could have a big wet down here and maybe a big hurricane. But again, it is pure speculation at this point. We all know this could go off the table at any moment. And the end of the forecast, the 1st of September. Wow. Troughing over the east and down below that, evidence of a little continental air as meteorological fall begins on that date. That would be nice to see. But again, as we all know, if you're new to this, there's not much specific skill out there. We're just looking for trends in the longer range. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog, the next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, if you live around here, catch us on television this evening. That's ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Thank you for trusting us to be your #1 source for news
in all of Central Alabama.
in back-to-back ratings periods.
More people watched ABC 3340
than any other station in Birmingham.